Gabi Braun. Just hearing that name triggers an emotional response in the Attack on Titan fandom unlike any other. She's been called annoying, brainwashed, heartless, even the Eren Jaeger of the wrong timeline. But why do so many people hate her? Is it justified, or are we just looking for a villain in a story where everyone is already drowning in shades of grey? Let's be honest. Most of the hate for Gabi started the moment she did one thing: pulled the trigger on Sasha Blouse. That shot didn't just kill a beloved character, it shattered the hearts of millions of fans who had grown attached to the potato-loving warrior from the very beginning. Sasha wasn't just another soldier. She was humanity, humour, heart and hunger, all wrapped into one. So when Gabi, a child who had been introduced barely episodes before, kills her with such cold precision, it felt like betrayal. Fans didn't get time to know Gabi. We saw her kill someone we loved, and that was enough. But is it really that simple? Gabi is a product of a twisted, indoctrinated world. Born and raised in Mali, she's been spoon-fed propaganda her entire life. She genuinely believes that Eldians on Paradise are devils, monsters responsible for ancient sins that she, a child, is somehow supposed to repent for by sacrificing everything. She's told that if she fights hard enough, if she becomes a good Eldian, maybe, just maybe, she'll earn the respect of people who still see her as less than human. That's trauma. That's manipulation. That's not evil. That's systemic brainwashing. Gabi isn't evil. She's a kid forced to wear the mask of a soldier. But here's the catch. Gabi isn't just a victim. She's also a mirror. She mirrors early Eren Jaeger. Both are fueled by hate. Both want revenge. Both believe their enemies are monsters, without understanding their stories. When Eren watched his mother die, he swore vengeance on all Titans. Gabi? She saw Liberio attacked, her friends killed, and Zofia and Udo trampled like insects, and she made a vow to take revenge on the devils of Paradise. Sound familiar? The real reason Gabi is hated isn't just because she killed Sasha. It's because she made us uncomfortable. She forced us to see the other side of the war. Up until that point, Attack on Titan had been pretty clear. Our heroes were on Paradise. Mali? They were the invaders. But suddenly we see the war from the other side. We're introduced to characters like Gabi and Falco, kids who are fighting a war they never asked for. Kids who believe they're doing the right thing. And in doing so, Gabi made it impossible to keep seeing the world in black and white. She challenges our biases, and no one likes that. Still, Gabi isn't perfect. She's impulsive, she's loud, she's reckless. She walks into enemy territory with the arrogance of someone who thinks they know everything, and she doesn't. She clings to her beliefs even when confronted with hard truths. And yes, it's frustrating, but isn't that what makes her real? She's not a polished, wise beyond her years anime child. She's a scared, angry, brainwashed 12-year-old trying to make sense of a war that's way bigger than her. She's the real consequence of generational hate and endless violence. But what really makes Gabi's arc powerful, maybe even redemptive, is that she learns. She sees the faces behind the monsters. She meets Kaya, who shows her kindness even after she murdered Sasha. She watches Falco, a boy who loves her, get hurt because of her choices. And eventually, Gabi starts asking questions. Real questions. She begins to doubt Marley's lies. She stops seeing devils and starts seeing humans. That's more than most characters in this story ever do. So is the hate for Gabi justified? In the heat of the moment, yes, emotionally. But in the grand scheme of Attack on Titan's narrative, no. She's not the villain. She's the result of villainy. She's what happens when you teach children to carry the weight of sins they never committed. When you turn them into weapons. when you strip away their innocence and replace it with hatred. Gabi represents the cycle of violence that Isayama has woven so deeply into his story. In the end, hating Gabi is easy, but understanding her, that takes effort. And maybe that's the point. Maybe Attack on Titan gave us Gabi not so we could hate her, but so we could finally realize that in war, there are no devils, only victims.